Hello, good evening, ladies. I'm your host. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Hello, good evening, ladies. I'm your host, Club, the host of Club Sports, but I'm live here in Leesburg, Virginia, Lowndes County area. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, guys, and you'll stay tuned for the Thanksgiving special of Club Sports Board, which will be like tomorrow. Be sure to catch that, everybody. And be sure to enjoy your Thanksgiving feast tomorrow. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, all the materials, pumpkin pie, apple, peach, cherry, blueberry, all the other pies, mashed potatoes, broccoli, green beans, carrots, all those things. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, guys. Enjoy while you still can. Just Thanksgiving week, and be sure to enjoy that, everybody. That's all I can say on that. All right, now the big news I want to get to. I'm going to get you guys for the Knicks have defeated the Lakers last night 160-100, by the way, in a potential NBA Finals matchup. The Heat defeated the Pistons 192. Yeah, the Blazers defeated the Nuggets 118-100. You had Alan Belcher making his boxing debut at Summit FC by defeating Ryan Shaw, by the way. And latest on the Zac Stacy situation. And I will talk to you guys about the fact that, let's see here. Anderson Griffin is, he's got to get some protection because he fears he had a weapon in his hand. He had a weapon that's assuming that someone was entering his house or broke into his house, and get your guess on that for sure. And Karim Benzama has been given the prisons for the sex tape case, by the way. That's all I can say on that, everybody, and that's all there is, you know. All right, first things first, I'm going to start things off with the fact that the Knicks defeated the Lakers 160-100 last night. Orange Julius Randle scored 20 points, had 16 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Evan Fournier scored 26 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Barrett has scored 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Immanuel Quickley had scored 14 points, 3 rebounds, and assists. Obi Toppin had scored 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, steal, and a block. Alec Burks had scored 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Russell Westbrook had scored 31 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals. AD had scored 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Melo had 12 points, 3 rebounds. Avery Bradley scored 15 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. And Malik Monk had scored 12 points, 4 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. I told you the Knicks were going to beat the Lakers, which they did with no King LeBron James. So I'm satisfied with that, which I am, by the way. But wow, that looked more like an NBA title matchup, if you will. So you think the Knicks are going to be able to put away, are going to be able to get a win and get a title reign on their hands? The Knicks are looking pretty good so far. I mean, they're only like 10-8, that is. So your thoughts, everybody? They have a 10-8 record, and they got the Suns tomorrow. So that's all there's I can say on that, everybody. And the Knicks looking pretty good. So the Knicks right now, they're owning everybody. But wow, I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Knicks. I really am. From R.J. Barrett to Julius Randle to Evan Fournier to Obi Toppin, Immanuel Quickley, R.J. Barrett, all those guys. They're D-Rose, all those guys. They're looking pretty good right now. So Immanuel Quickley too. So wow, I give credit to you for that. Also, another news here: the Blazers defeated the Nuggets 118-100. Dames and Dimes had 25 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. CJ McCollum has scored 32 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals. Norman Powell scored 15 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and steals, 1 block. Jeff Green had 24 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and blocks. Monte Morris scored 16 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. Aaron Gordon had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and assists. Will Barton scored 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists in that game. Blazers, they're trying to get back on track, so hopefully they could do so on that. So they had to get momentum is what they really need. Also, the Heat defeated the Pistons 192. Tyler Hero scored 31 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Jimmy Buckets had scored 15 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Kyle Lowry had 15 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and blocks. Bam Adebayo scored 15 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Duncan Robinson had 11 points, 3 assists. Jeremy Grant had 21 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and steals. Sadiq Bey had scored 15 points and 5 rebounds. So, they're trying to get back to the playoffs, and that's all there's I can say on that. Also, the Mavs defeated the Clips, by the way, 120-104. So, good one, by the way, on that note. Also, this, guys, that Alan Belcher wins in his boxing debut at Summit FC. And he took out Ryan Shaw. So, that's all there's I can say on that, everybody. And that's what you get there. That's all you need to know. Also, ladies, I'm going to get you guys the latest on the Zac Stacy probe, by the way. Now, Zac Stacy, Zac Stacy's bond was not increased, by the way, as Kristin Evans says that his bond should be increased, and they should be in home confinement. Now, Kristin Evans is worried about her well-being, her kiddo's well-being as well. Now, she had injuries in the Zac Stacy domestic abuse incident, and she's been home a few times trying to get all the things. Zac Stacy, by the way, he cannot be going to Florida unless for legal proceedings in the case, and Stacy says he intends to be in Alabama. So Zac Stacy cannot he cannot have no contact with Kristin Evans whatsoever, and even though suing from the domestic abuse, because Kristin Evans, she already issued a restraining order against Zac Stacy. So clearly, that's all there's I can say on that. But Zac Stacy is a piece of trash, which he is. So, and Kristin Evans, she spoke out, which is what she did. Also, another news here I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Everson Griffin, who plays for the Vikings, he refused to come out of his house after he posted some disturbing posts, by the way, assuming somebody was gonna try to kill him, by the way. And Everson Griffin was calling 911 and from his Minnestrista home, by the way, home residence. Griffin fired a .45 Wilson combat weapon, by the way, and nobody was injured, by the way. Minnestrista, Minnesota police, they could not find the perpetrator at all, and I'm just asking that you guys keep Everson Griffin, your thoughts and prayers, everybody, this horrific situation that he's in. It's just that's all there is I can say on that. So keep him in your prayers, everybody. I just hope he gets help that he needs, and that's all. It's very likely that Everson Griffin could be released. So I'm not sure they're gonna do so. If they could, who knows? So just let's see how it's all gonna play out. Also, another thing I want to get you, by the way, that NFL and Rams owner Stan Kroenke are paying $790 million to settle the lawsuit over the relocation of the Rams going to LA. The settlement doesn't include a promise from the NFL to grant St. Louis an expansion, by the way, in the future. So that is all there is you need to know on that, everybody. So, and a lot more to just to come on that. So that's all you need to know. Also, guys, another thing I want to get you, by the way, that soccer player Karim Benzama has been given 1 year suspended, death sentence, and $75K fine for the involvement in attempted blackmail of a former teammate of his, Matthew Valbuena, over a sex tape, by the way, which is leaked or is shown. Benzema was guilty of complicity. Four other guys by names of Axel Angel, Mustafa Zovao, Jonas Hovas, and Karim Zanati. They were also pled guilty, receiving 18 months to 2.5 years behind bars. Sexually explicit video was discovered on Valbuena's phone after he was asked to transfer the comments to a new device. Anglo and Zomani tried to use the video to extort money from Benzama or Valbuena, Valbuena, by the way. The cops, prosecutors, and the court, they had interpreted Benzama's offer of assistance and assistance, by the way, and trying to find abetting a blackmailing scheme, by the way. So not looking good for him. So this happened back in 2015, and that's all there's I can say that, and it's troubling too. So not looking good for Mr. Future's not looking good, and that's all you need to know. But on that note, also another, you got the massive in the clips 120-104, so big one right there, or 109 that is, I can say. Also, another news, I want to shout out to Sarah Hyland, Colin Hanks, Danielle Nicolette, Katherine Heigl, Big O Oscar Robertson, Handy Ursel, the Glamorous Beth Phoenix, Lola Glaudini, Leangelo Ball, Elena Satini. You got Carolina Sandoval, Keo Mostep, Brian Moore, Aaron Crackle, Jasmine Willard, Ard Ads, Chelsea May, Aylin Masilla, Jazz the Rapper, Lydia Klima, Sayoris, Monica Jackson, Ryan Fitztragic, Zach Levin, and Jimmy Graham. Somebody birthday wishes, shout out, sweets, everybody. Please be sure to do so on that. That's everything. That's all the news and everything you know on that. All things sports related. And that's all I got to say on that, everybody. So those there. Tomorrow, guys, it's Thanksgiving. By the way, stay tuned for Thanksgiving special Kiddo Sports Board live tomorrow. By the way, catch that, everybody. That's all the news you know on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do right there for Kiddo Sports Board. Live scripts at Kiddo Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all necessary. Send me your comments, tweets, your thoughts, your responses on the Knicks defeating the Lakers last night. Your thoughts about that. We know LeBron James, who's given a 1-year suspension because he got into an altercation with Isaiah Stewart for elbowing Isaiah Stewart, by the way, and Isaiah Stewart's bloody mess. So, your thoughts, everybody? In the Knicks playing spoiler. Let me know about that, everybody. I'll address and response to that. Knicks look pretty good so far. I'll tell you about that, which they do. So, Knicks looking pretty good, and they can't be stopped. So, who's gonna stop? Nobody. Now the Suns. The Suns are on a winning streak, by the way, so looking pretty good there. Can Knicks knock off the Suns? That's the big question. That's the Blazers defeating the Nuggets last night, 119-100. Let me know about that, everybody. I'll just make sure, buddy. You also the Heat defeating the Pistons, 192. Let me know about that, everybody. You also Zac Stacy not having his bond and not increase the bond despite Kristin Evans saying that he should be in home confinement and that he should not be in Florida no more. And Canada no contract there. So that's all. What are your thoughts about that, buddy? I'll just make sure, buddy. And also one piece of news here that Velvet Sky and Bully Ray, they are going their separate ways, and it means they sort of broken up. They split up a bit. So Bully Ray and Velvet Sky, they are done for now. They were a couple, by the way. So not looking good there. Really not looking good there. I'm sure they've been in Impact Wrestling together. They've been in ROH, Ring of Honor, and then Ring of Honor's going on a hiatus. Now Velvet Sky is an MWA commentator, and Bully Ray is trading in his 3D Team 3D wrestling camp. Also host of SiriusXM Busted Open Radio. Also been at Impact. He's also been a former WWE superstar, former Impact star, Ring of Honor star as well. So your thoughts about that? Let me know about that. I'll just want to share, buddy. Also, your brother wishes out to Colin Hanks, Sarah Hyland, Danielle Nicolette, Catherine Heigl, Big O, Oscar Robinson, Hand Ursula, Beth Phoenix. So send your brother wishes out to them. Please do that. And also, guys, Zach Seth Rollins' attacker spoke out, and clearly, the dude that attacked Seth Rollins, a fan that attacked Seth Rollins, he spoke out. I don't know what the dude's saying, but this dude just completely lost his own mind, and I had no idea why that even was. So that dude has no future in WWE, which he does not. I mean, jumping over a barricade and injuring and trying to get Seth Rollins, it's just ridiculous. Clearly, it's ridiculous. So something's got to be said about that. So your thoughts, everybody, let me know about that. Your thoughts on what he said, let me know about that, everybody. I'll address the sponsor, for sure, buddy. Yeah, that's a Bully Ray and Velvet Sky going separate ways, even though they're broken up already. So your thoughts about that, let me know what comes. They're both former champions, which they are. And same thoughts brings out to Everson Griffin. He's refused to come out of his own, by the way, even though someone's trying to come after him. So same thoughts to him, wish him very well. That's the NFL and Rams owner Stan Kroenke trying to pay $700 million to settle a lawsuit over relocation of the team. By the way, thoughts about that, I'll just make sure, buddy. That's like I buy more breaking news in times live on next to my someone's a whole lot on the Kiddo Sports with everything sports later. And this you got no so guys. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Happy and be sure to enjoy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Please be safe out there. Enjoy. Bye bye.